What's going on? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel One Man's Walk. I am your host Gamal, back at you with another one. So what do we have for you today? Well, unfortunately, news broke over the weekend in reference to Mozzy having to go to jail on a federal gun charge. And so, we're going to discuss it. I just did a review of the album. So let's discuss it. But we'll do that right after this intro.
Clean your house music. You can clean too.
Welcome back. So like I stated, we are going to get into the Mozzy and the gun charge in which he just turned himself in on. But before we do that, let's get this housekeeping out the way. If you guys have not already done so, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post bell notifications so that way you don't miss any of this amazing content. Like I stated, you can see behind me the latest video is up. That is the Mozzy Survivor's Guilt. Enjoy Mozzy's music, definitely my favorite rapper at the moment. So very unfortunate to hear what's taking place. There's some other videos that are up right now. The French Montana's up, the DJ Premier Nas record is up, the Yeezy Onyx Slide. So feel free to check out any of those things. Now, I don't want to hold you. Let's go ahead, let's get into it. So this is Double XL. It says Mozzy turns himself in to serve 1 year prison sentence for federal gun charge. It says life comes at you fast. Sometimes it gets real and you got to take the deal. It gets slimy out here. Appreciate my loved ones. Chin up, chest out, love you the most. It looks like it stems from it says what? It says that he'll spend the next 12 months in Atwater, California, and he has to pay a $55,000 fine. Stems from a convicted felon following a traffic stop, being arrested for gun possession by a convicted felon following a traffic stop in Culver City, California on January 29, 2021. Police smelled marijuana in the rapper's car. Upon searching the vehicle, discovered a Glock Model 26, 9mm caliber pistol, 16 rounds, so on and so forth. So, my thoughts of this. Obviously, I say it all the time on the channel, not here for the violence, don't believe in the violence. I do think, and I did mention it on, I forgot whatever record it was, I mentioned it on the Survivor's Guilt, but in reference, I think it's For Life, one of my favorite records on the CD, where Mozzy makes reference to understanding that it's more than just him he has to think about. Obviously with his children, the girly gang, as he likes to call it, girly face gang. So he's has his children to look out for. The mother of his kids has to look out for mom, family members, his team for Mozzy, Sally Rue. He just signed a CMG recently. So a lot is going well. And the first thing I thought of with all of this was the T.I. Situation right after King had come out and was his biggest selling album. I think it's still his biggest selling album. But right after he was riding high on ATL and that movie, which is an amazing movie by the way, T.I., the King CD, the What You Know being like the #1 single, and then he went right to jail. And here's Mozzy on what looks to be or should be one of the highlight points or portions, and it just goes to show sometimes how situations can catch up to us. And so I remember watching an article recently where he stated that the last time he had to go to jail, while he did not enjoy it, the food was horrible, the living conditions were really horrible, things of that nature. What was good was the opportunity to, it allowed him to get clean, allowed him to clear his mind, get away from everything, gather his thoughts. And hopefully this will give him that same opportunity. I know that I read that one of the things that was on here that he had to do, was it in this article? Yes, he'll also have to, so once he comes out, after a sentence is complete, he'll have to undergo 3 years of supervised release, and he'll have to participate in a substance abuse treatment program and be subject to drug screenings. So wow, super unfortunate, right? Obviously riding high on what I think is a success with Survivor's Guilt, which I think is one of the best albums come out thus far this year, and is probably going to be in contention for album of the year. The opportunity, every time I see him, he always has a cup, right? So the lean is in the cup. So maybe an opportunity to get clean, an opportunity to clear thoughts and things like that, and then come out and be better than ever. Because we all know that Mozzy's just an amazing lyricist, right? Like, I feel like that's set in stone at this point in time, that we're aware that Mozzy is just amazing and definitely underrated and one of the best rappers out, period. So hopefully this will be an opportunity to figure out some things, figure out what do I need to do better. As I was stating with the For Life record, you know, with so many people to care for, you gotta have security to do that. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to be the person anymore with the gun. Get other people to be tough for you. You know what I mean? I think it's Joe Budden. I always reference Joe. But Joe has a line where he says, I'll be tough from far. Meaning that I'm moving my family out the hood. I'm moving my kids out the hood. I'm moving everybody out the hood. And if you want me to be tough, I'll be tough from far. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna stay out the way of the foolery and try to do what I need to do. And so hopefully, you know, wish the best to him, and hopefully this year will fly by and that he'll come out better than ever. Because I do enjoy the music. I'm a fan. I think he has even with the gangster stuff, right? And I tell you guys all the time, I'm not here for the violence, but I think he does have a good message at the end of the day too, if you listen to some of these records with what he says. And so we definitely want the voice out here, but obviously sometimes when you do certain things, there is consequences and repercussions for things. So hopefully it works out and we can get him right back out here making the great music that he makes. But that's it. That's all that I had. What are your thoughts on it? Hopefully you guys have checked out the review, and if you haven't, check out the review. And what are your thoughts on Mozzy? You guys listening to him? What's going on? But as always, I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed, productive, stress-free day, weekday, weekend, whenever you're listening, however you're listening. I thank you for listening. Till next time. I do want to say, so this is new, but this is the outro. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I thank you guys for sticking out to the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Stick around for some of the other content that you see up right now. As always, I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed, productive, stress-free day. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post bell notifications so that way you don't miss any of this amazing content. Share, share, share.